Hello, ladies. This is Dying Whispers. Welcome to my channel. Here we are discussing all things related to leveling up, self care, self improvement. If this is something you're into, like the content and subscribe. So, today I want to talk to you about one topic that is really important to me. And I think that's one of the bases of why I'm starting this YouTube channel, why I'm into leveling up and improving myself, basically. Is to live for yourself. We are in a society where people, our parents, family members, they tell us what to do, what they're expected from us based on our background, where we're from, our family lineage, or based on our ranking in the family, if you're the eldest, if you're the youngest, um, what's expected from you, basically. And the reality is that there's a difference between what's expected from you by other people and what you really want. Deep down, we do know that even though people want us to do certain things, in reality, we are on path. We are here for a reason. Our time is limited on earth. We are not eternal. I wish we could live longer than ever, but that's not true. And one thing I want to do for myself is I want to be true to myself. I want to be true to me. I have one life and I really want to live it up and finish it with no regrets. What about you? When you think about all these um, legendary celebrities, those role models who did amazing things, who accomplished amazing things, what they went through, things that are in common. They made their choice to live for themselves. They made their choice to live for their dream. Whatever it was that they believed in, they made their choice. And they decided that, you know what, this dream, whatever I want to do, is worth me taking all the necessary steps, all the sacrifices. It's worth it. Totally worth it. But most of us, we are in a society where we are expected to do certain things. We're expected to get up in the morning to do our 9 to 5. We're expected to be mothers. We're expected to be wives. We're expected so many things that maybe is not what we really want. Maybe your dad was a doctor and your mother was a doctor and they want you to become a doctor because that's how we do in this family. But you have this dream that you really want to accomplish. This thing that you know is yours. It could be linked to anything. It could be linked to art or whatever that is. You know you have a gift for something. You're not doing it. You're not doing it out of fear of what will they say. You're not doing it because it's not what is expected of me. How are they going to react when they find out that I do this? What are they going to do? But the truth is that society, the people we live around us, they all project their own insecurities onto us, especially when we decide to take a leap of faith and or decide to do something new or something different. You will always have somebody saying things like, are you sure? I think this is not the right way. I don't know, you want to be on a weight loss journey and you decide that you're going to do this way, and they're going to project their insecurities. It's going to be like, are you sure this is not the right way? I think you should do this. It's you shouldn't be eating so less. Things like that make you doubt yourself. Make you doubt yourself. Make you wonder, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's right. But when you look at these people who try to undermine you and make you doubt, and you look at their lives and you look at their trajectory, are they happy? Did they accomplish their dreams? Are they an example of somebody you're looking up to and you want to be in the future? Do you want to be like your grandma, your mother? Is she an example of the kind of person you want to be? Or are they people who were not able to accomplish their lives and who decided that since they did not accomplish their life, they feel like you shouldn't be able to do better than them? I mean, I didn't travel all these countries and I didn't do all this. So why would you? It's dangerous. It's something that I don't know. It's the unknown. So why you, my daughter, my child, want to do something so crazy? That's why it's really important to live for yourself. Because if you keep listening to what people have to say all the time, projecting their insecurities onto us all the time, what are we going to do? We're going to waste so much time. And then we're going to regret. We're going to realize that we spend our time being afraid and not getting things done. Being afraid and not trying. Because no, this isn't perfect, or yes, she's right. I mean, I'm from this family. We don't do this. I should be okay with what I have. Why do I want this so bad when, I mean, her life is okay? You shouldn't compare yourself to others. You know what's great for you. You know who you are, and you know the gift that you can bring. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Nobody in this world is going to give you the validation that you need to go forward. The only person who can give you this validation is yourself. Nobody can fight for you but you. Nobody can accomplish the dreams you want in your life but you. You get to decide. You get to decide the trajectory of your life every day and make a choice. What do I want out of my life? Who do I want to be? Today, take a first step, the first step towards your future. I don't know, you want to be a musician, you want to do a specific training, just do one thing. Just one thing. Start with something. And then if it's okay, just do the next step by step to get there. It's not that difficult in reality. It's a journey to get where we want to be. A lot of struggles, a lot of setbacks, a lot of doubts. But only you can make them happen. Only you get to decide what is going to be the outcome of your life. Of course, there are certain circumstances. We don't have the same beginning, a set of situations in life, wealth, or anything. We don't have the same situation. It's true. But we are still a driver in our lives, even if we don't realize it. Do you want to live your life in autopilot? Or you want to be the real driver and decide the trajectory of your life? That's just something I have in mind right now for you and for me. I still have so many years to live, and I want to live so many years more. I want to accomplish so much. What about you? I want my life to have an impact, a real impact. I want to be able to really live for myself not out of selfishness, but because we have one life. That's not selfish to acknowledge that we have one life and that we are actually the driver in our life and it's not somebody else who drives our life. Even if the patriarchy, even if the society tries to give us some guidelines of how you're supposed to be, in real life, you're the one who gets to decide. I get to decide what I want to do with my life. I need to live for myself. Nobody else can do it for me. Nobody else can save me but me. Of course, there are situations where people save you from specific, it happens. But you get to put yourself in specific situations through your own choices in order to be there, in order to meet the right people, to get the right opportunities. It's you who get to decide. If you want to become an artist and you are in your room, always in your room, you don't meet people, you don't decide to dress up, you don't decide to practice your skill at home every day, you don't try to go and take some classes, you don't try to meet artists in specific places, you don't try to go to the afterworks, you don't try to do auditions, you don't try to do anything. I mean, obviously, you're not going to succeed, right? How can I succeed if I don't try to give myself the opportunity? It's steps by step, practicing, and then you do some learning. And then after you go out there and then you meet people like you, like-minded people. And you maybe through meeting them, you can start a collaboration. And then so on and so on. It's so simple, isn't it? In reality, when you say it like that. Simple, right? You just decide and you put a plan, you set a plan, and you try to just not overthink things, not try to be too afraid. You're like, okay, I want to do this. Okay, so this is my plan. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And I'm not going to overthink about fear. I'm not going to overthink about anything. I'm just going to do them. I'm just going to see, okay, so I did this. It's not working. What should I improve? I'm going to improve. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to adjust. And then after, I'm going to advance and get there. This is my goal. Slowly but surely. It's my goal. I know what I want. I know who I am. This is my dream. I want to get there. So I need to continue daily. I cannot live on autopilot. I cannot live on autopilot. I have to adjust. I have to advance. It's my life. I'm my own parent. I'm my own mother and my own father. I'm the one who gets to force myself to get up in the morning, clean up myself up, make myself presentable, and everything, and advance, and force myself by routine to do some learning, to do this, to do that, to get to my objective. No one else but me. I'm the one who decides to set up the time necessary to get there. If I have to get up earlier at 5 a.m., if I have to take a smaller lunch break, if I have to sleep at night, later at night, if I have to spend my weekend to work on my projects, I will, because this is something that I really want to do. You are the driver of your life. If this means that your dream means that there are people you cannot see anymore because you realize that their influence is negative, it negatively impacts you, and therefore you prefer to stay home, just do that. It's okay to cut people off because you think you deserve better. It's okay to be your parent, to parent yourself and be like, all right, I like her, it's true, she's fun, but she has specific habits I need to get away from towards my goal. I cannot go partying all night every day because I will be exhausted. I won't have enough sleep. I won't be hydrated. I won't have enough energy to work towards my goal the next day. This is just food for thoughts. So, yes, I really want to encourage you to live for yourself because you only have one life. You don't know how much time you have on earth and you want to make it matter. You want to make it matter. You don't want to be somebody who's regretful and who's going to say, oh, I could have been this person. What if I did this? And regret. You don't want to be this person looking at younger ladies. I see this often. I remember when I was younger and I would see these older women acting weird towards me because they see the future in you. Not only obviously the beauty, but they see the future in you. And some people can see you and you can project for them the person they could have been. And you don't want to be that regretting and being like, oh, wow, well, I was in my 20s, I was 15, I was 30, I was 40, I had all this time, and I just wasted all my time because of this issue, because of what I decided that was not good enough for me, because I did not permit myself to do specific things, because I was afraid, because nobody in my family did this. So I thought to myself, well, we are these family, us, we do not do this. I'm going to stick by what's been done in the past and I'm not going to be different. I don't want to regret and see somebody who's my age right now in 30 years and be upset because this person gets to do so much more things that I could have done at my age right now. I don't want to regret my life. I want to do everything in my power, live for myself, and then be old and with no regrets. And be the old lady who cheers the young ones. Tell them, you know what, you can do it. I want to be this person. You know it's difficult. Sometimes you're afraid. There could be some trauma, things you've done in the past that could hinder you. But take the leap of faith. Try to put your fear away. And write a list of things to do, step by step, to get towards your goal. If you don't know yet, just do some research. What does this kind of person do? What do they do? You could help, you could emulate, you could follow some people if they have social media, you can follow them up and see, maybe look at the routine of this person and try to emulate, try to copy, try to research, do some research regarding your goal. If you want to become an influencer, if you want to become a, I don't know, architect, whatever it is, you do a lot of research. You research, you understand what can I do to get there. And then after researching, you decide maybe to follow exactly the plan of somebody, or you make your own plan, you depend it, you adjust your plan regarding your goals, and you try to do step by step. Try to have some sort of mentor. It doesn't mean that you have to know these people. Sometimes it's just following up somebody and you know that this person does this, so you gotta emulate. You emulate. Okay, so she does this, so I'm gonna be doing this too because I want to be towards this goal because she succeeded for this field. She or he succeeded. And I'm going to do exactly this. He or she wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning. He or she trains for this amount of time. Okay, so if I cannot train for this amount of time, maybe I'm going to start slowly giving myself 10 minutes. And then after it's going to be 30 minutes. Okay, what can I adapt in my life? They do this. They prioritize certain things. I'm going to do the exact same thing. You learn, you research, you make a plan, and then you adapt, and then you readapt. And sometimes, the course is not linear. There are moments you have setbacks, so you try to re-influence yourself. You try to research again. You try to adjust. You realize that, oh, well, it used to work, but now I don't know, it doesn't work anymore. What can I do? Okay, so this other person does this, or there are other things from this kind of field, this other technique. You try to adjust, you try to improve, and you advance, but you keep going towards your goal. Is this adjustment still bringing me towards my end goal? Yes? Okay, I'm going to do this now. And then you start, and then you continue, and then you keep going, and then you continue. You continue until you keep going. Step by step. if it's necessary that you keep that, if you know that you're in an environment, if you know that you're an environment full of people who could demotivate you, you keep things private. You keep all the things private. You keep your projects private in order for you to help you focus. You focus, you keep things private. And if it's necessary for you to speak out, to talk about your project, to talk about your dream, you try to find like-minded people, or even people that are external to you, like a shrink or somebody like that, so that you could talk when you're in need of times with somebody that's not judgmental, to help you get there, basically, to help you get there. And you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. Obviously, as I mentioned, life isn't linear. There are moments when you work hard. There are moments when you have to rest, when you have to recharge. There are moments where you have to go slow. But the point is to continue, to continue. And there are moments you will make mistakes. But you have to forgive yourself and accepting the fact that you're not perfect. And then today I can make the mistake, but it's okay. I didn't move towards my goal today. I didn't prioritize it. I know I'm upset, but you know what? I should accept that I'm human. I'm one person. It happens. What can I do towards my end goal? Okay, I can do this. Let's go. Let's do this. One by one, step by step. Get there. Live for yourself. Live for yourself. Live for yourself. Live for yourself. For your dreams, for your ambitions, whatever they are, whatever your standard is. You know who you are. You know your gifts. You know why you're here. Sometimes you don't really know. Sometimes you have an idea, but taking a leap of faith towards your goal will bring you towards people that will show you the way. People that will actually see things about you that you don't even know. So why don't we start today? Why don't we start today? You take your journal, a piece of paper, you write the goals, the things you want, especially that now we're in the season, it's almost the end of the year, and it's time to think about what I want to do for 2025, who I want to be for the next time. You don't need to wait for 2025. You can start tomorrow. You write a list and you're okay. I'm going to start now. I'm going to do this now. It's my moment. And I'm going to get there no matter what. I hope you enjoyed my content. I hope you enjoyed this moment, this little discussion, this little pep talk. And if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my content, like, and we'll see each other next time. Love you, ladies.